Well, good morning. So this morning I got up at 4 o'clock. Molly, my dog, decided that she wanted to go out, and so I got up to take her out, and she did what she needed to do, and we came back in the house, and I went to my recliner, and I could not, because I couldn't fall asleep. I was too tired. So I made coffee. That didn't help me either because, well, coffee doesn't wake me up. It just makes me feel weird sometimes. And so there I was, and finally at 6 o'clock I went back to bed. You know, part of my problem was not the dog. The problem was that I had been waking up quite often during the night because my mind was so active. I kept rehearsing things and events that had gone on in my life this past weekend, well, even before that. I've thought about that, and sometimes I call that mental gymnastics. We allow things to rotate in our head like a gerbil in a cage, and it goes around and around and around, and it doesn't stop, and it doesn't get us anywhere, and yet we do it anyway. I thought, why don't I just rehearse the things that God has said and what He says about things? One of those things is that I'm more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens me. Through Christ, I can do things. I also know in Corinthians it says that because of Christ, I am a new creature in Him. The old nature, the old things are passed away. And behold, all things are new. But I don't always follow that. I don't think you do either. I think we follow after we've been programmed to follow after. How do we get programmed? Well, you've heard me say it before. What we live with, we learn. What we learn, we practice. What we practice, we become. You got to unlearn it. You got to practice new things. But again, I got that gerbil going on in my head, and I can't get him to stop running in that wheel. And when that happens, I get focused on other things that don't help me, not healthy for me. Well, my challenge to you and challenge to me as well is to start rehearsing the things that God has said, what He said about you. I'm reminded that the Jews, when they went into the Promised Land, they had to battle to take possession. Well, that's true with us too. We have to battle the old nature in us in order to conquer it and bring it under submission to the Word of God. And that means it's daily. It's not just what I do today and forget about it. It's what I do every day, every moment, every thought. Bring every thought captive into obedience. That's what it says in the Scriptures. Why don't I do that? Well, I'm human. Like you, I struggle. I'm not there yet, but I'm practicing. I want you to think about that for yourself today and, well, practice what He said and start rehearsing what He has said about you and your life. Hey, until next time, God bless.